Hi, I'm Caro, and I don't really know what I'm doing. Follow along if you want to see how I did this everyday, very simple, very clean makeup look, and just hear me talk about nonsense. Follow my Instagram if you want to see more about me or you want to see more of my everyday stuff at Caro, TikTok at Caro, Twitter at Caro. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Here's the deal. This is my first YouTube video. I have no idea what I'm doing. So enjoy. So a lot has been changing in my life recently. I moved countries. Yeah, weird. I moved countries from the US to the UK. So I born and raised New Yorker, and now I'm a Londoner. That's kind of weird. I'm still a New Yorker. I lied. But I just live in London now. So I've always wanted to do YouTube. And that's one of those things that I feel like I always said I wanted to do, but I never knew how to start. I never knew where to start, and I always had an excuse. It was always like, you know, I don't have a camera, or I don't have lighting, or I don't have space, or I don't know what to talk about, or like whatever, right? Like there's always an excuse. And at the end of the day, all those excuses are really just because I'm just scared. It's scary to like start something new, and it's a new journey, a new endeavor that you have no idea where it's gonna lead you to. You have no control over how it's gonna turn out. So with all those doubts and all the like I don't knows and all the what ifs and all the like whatever, right? Like I was just like, let me just do it. Also, if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at a mirror. So sorry if that looks kind of weird. Let me see, I might hold the mirror for a little bit. If I'm doing more of a glam look, I'm gonna start with my eyes. It's gonna be really heavy on the eyes. Since today I'm just doing something really clean, I'm gonna do the skin first. Just in general with makeup, start with less, and then if you want more, you put more. But it's always way better to start with less. That way you can control what goes on your face, and that way it's way easier when, you know, if something doesn't look right or you need to change something or whatever. And the Pretty Fresh by Colourpop. I'm just gonna use a foundation brush, and I'm just going to dab this on. And you can just add a little extra coverage wherever you want. I get redness right in the middle and around my nose, so that's where I'm gonna put my product. And also, don't forget that you're also going to be putting concealer on top. So don't freak out if you don't see that much coverage right now. Just in general, while we're on that, if there's any topics you guys would like to hear me talk about, please let me know. I need all the ideas right now. So comments are open, please. Okay, so after that, let's do some bronzer. WetnWild Megaglo makeup stick. I've heard people compare this to like the KKW makeup sticks. Okay, I have a little bit left. That's how much I love it. I mean, yeah. So you can either take the product this way and then go right on your face with it. So, I mean, this product is just so creamy and it blends in so easy that you don't need to put that much effort into it, which is great. Like, it's so beginner friendly. And the other way is just drawing it right on your face. And I also love to do right under my mouth. And since this is every day, I'm not gonna do my nose. I might do my eyes though, just to lift them up a little bit. I don't really have like a goal, or like, I don't have like a set niche for this channel yet. Obviously this first video is about makeup, so I will have beauty related videos. I love doing my nails, as you can see. I'll probably have like nail videos, and I don't really, I mean, probably just random everyday stuff. Like, I don't really have any specific goals regarding YouTube right now. I just turned 25 in October, and I feel like half my life is gone. I already graduated from university. I have my degree. So I did my degree in teaching. I started teaching in New York, and then I moved to here, and now like I'm stuck not doing anything, which has its pros and its cons. Its pros being that I have the time now to do things that I've always wanted to do, like YouTube. Cons being that it's gets boring and really lonely. I'm a pretty introverted person also, so it's like the idea of going out to meet people. Also, sorry, I definitely just put more on this side because I just want a little more. And like I said, it's really easy to blend. You can see I'm not doing much. I'm literally just tapping it in. But yeah, I'm a pretty introverted person, and I feel like I was already like socially an anxious person before the pandemic, and the pandemic was just like, here, have some more social anxiety. It's just not easy for me to like go out and just make friends. Like, I wish I had that gift. Like, I know people that are like that, and that's awesome, and I wish I was like that, but I'm not. So I think that's, let me know if you guys want to hear more about that, and we could have a chat about that in another video. I hope I stay on track. Like, I hope this is not just like a one-time thing, and like I actually keep on making videos. So keep me accountable, please. So I'll usually just take an eyeshadow brush like this, and I'll just blend it in with that, and I'll just get right in there. So let me know in the comments. Wow, am I going overboard with the like let me knows in the comments? Let me know in the comments. Okay, no, but for real though, let me know if you're like in your 20s. Like, I know people always say that like your 20s is like your time to like explore and like find yourself and all these wonderful things. In the 20s, you're still really young, which we are, it's true, and we still have time. I feel like everyone has time. Everyone still has time. Like, no, for real though, this time, let me know in the comments if you're in that kind of like self-discovery journey right now and you don't really know what's going on or like where you're going or like what you're doing. I feel like that's me, and I feel like I'm the only one in the world going through this right now. But I also know that it's like I'm not the only one in the world going through this right now. So let me know your thoughts. So favorite drugstore concealer of all time. It's the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I mean, we knew this was coming, honestly. And I use two colors. One color is a little closer to my skin, and the other color is a little bit lighter, so to like kind of highlight my face. Again, we're doing an everyday glam, and I need to keep reminding myself that. The reason why is because I don't really do my makeup every day. Even when I would work every day as a teacher, I don't think I ever did my makeup. Maybe like one time. Like, it's just not my vibe for an everyday thing. I'm just gonna go in. So this is Medium Beige LA Girl Pro, and this is the one that's closer to my skin. So let me get some more. I always have backups of these. That's how you know these are good. I always have backups of this concealer. And the great thing also, if you're in the US and you have access to Ulta, let me tell y'all right now, Ulta always has the best sales. Like, I never buy anywhere else except for Ulta. Just saying, this is not sponsored or anything. I just love Ulta, and I miss Ulta a lot. That's one of the things that I missed, and I knew I was gonna miss before moving to the UK. I was like, I'm gonna miss Ulta and I'm gonna miss Sephora. And I do. They both stand true. And I'm going with the lighter shade. And the lighter shade is really for the inner corner and the outer corner. And then I'll go like right above my lip, right around my nose, because I get rosy around there. I'll do a little bit on my chin, a little on my forehead. Use your spray in between each step. And this is just gonna help really like melt all the products together. I like using a sponge for this part, but I didn't wet my sponge and I don't feel like getting up. So I'm gonna use a brush. So I was saying before that I'm not really a makeup wearer for like every day. I literally, like, if you look at my Instagram and stuff, you would think that I was a makeup wearer often. I'm really not. When I was working, I would never do my makeup, and the only time I would do my makeup was to go to church, or if I saw my friends on the weekends, for example. And that's literally like my reason. Like, I don't need a reason to put makeup on, but the reason that I would put makeup on is because makeup is like my therapy, legit. Like, I could sit for hours and just do makeup and then take it all off. Like, it's literally for myself and for nobody else. I would do it to make myself feel a little good, you know, like it made me feel good, which is totally okay. I've had people tell me that I don't love myself, or that I don't love my skin, or that I don't love the way that I look, and that's why I put makeup on, which is absolutely not true at all. I love myself, and like I don't have to prove that to you or to anybody. I love myself, and I also love putting makeup on because it makes me feel good, like the process of it. And you know what, like there's so many different forms of art in the world. You can draw, you can sing, you can dance, you can like whatever. There's so many different types of art. And for me, my art is my makeup. And it could be as simple as doing like a daily look that doesn't look like I have much on, versus like doing a whole glam on my face. You know what I mean? Like, and truth be told, I really don't care what you have to say. Like, I really don't care about what anybody has to say about me and my makeup, because what you see is what I post, and what I post is what I want to post. It's that simple. Like, unless you see me every day, unless you hang out with me and you talk to me and you know me, and you then like want to conclude that I don't love myself, then that's a different conversation to be had. And the people that do know me and the people that do hang out with me and see me and talk with me, they know for a fact that's not true. You don't need a reason to do your makeup. That's just what I have to say. Like, and I really don't care what anyone has to say about that. Like, that's so annoying to me when people like want to have a say in other people's lives. What did you achieve by telling someone that they don't love themselves for doing something that they love? You know what I mean? Like, ew, you're so ugly for that. Maybe you don't love yourself. Maybe that's it. Maybe you don't love yourself. Moving on. Wet n Wild. Boom. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette. So this one's Dulce Leche. This one is way cooler. So this one's great for a nice contour. And the powder is also cooler. So it's beautiful for your face. This one is caramel. How do you say it? Caramel? I don't say caramel, let's be real. I say caramel. This is caramel toffee. And this one's way warmer. By the way, sorry if I sound congested or like weird. I'm like still getting over a cold that was like 2 weeks ago, but like I'm still really congested, and now I feel like I need like water or something, and I don't have any. I'm so smart. Anyway though, I love this as a bronzer and this as a contour, because like I said, because this one is cooler, it's nicer to create shadows in your face, whereas this one's warmer, so it brings a lot more life into your face. So I'm going to use both of these palettes today for my face. I'm going to use the bronzing shade, and I'm literally just going to put this all over the perimeter of my face. With the pandemic and everything, I literally haven't traveled. Last year I traveled to Turkey, and that's where I got engaged. Obviously I traveled to here, but I don't really count that because I live here now. So, but I mean like on vacation. I haven't been on vacation since 2019, and that feels like forever ago. But I mean, it kind of was, right? Like, we're already finishing 2021, which is insane to me. This year just like came and went. So I'm gonna go on my face palette. I'm gonna take that powder. Before I go under my eyes though, let me just take my brush and let me just brush this bitch out. I lied. I'm gonna take a smaller brush, and this is a concealer brush. And I'm gonna go in with that same powder. I'm gonna press that in. Press, and then just buff. And when you buff it in, I try to have a lighter hand because I already pressed in the product that I wanted to. So it's crazy because moving away from New York, this is the first time that I've ever not lived with my parents or like my family. So moving away has been really crazy and like almost not real. Like, there's days where I feel like I'm just gonna go home one day. Like, I'm just gonna go home again. And I'm not. Like, and I don't know why. Like, it hasn't clicked in for me. I'm gonna take my contour shade from Dulce de Leche from Wet n Wild. And I'm literally just gonna buff it in my eye socket and wing it out a little. And this is gonna be my eyeshadow. Now I'm gonna put a cream blush on top. This is one of the misconceptions, and the misconception is that you can't mix creams and liquids and powders. That's not true. I'm gonna show you guys how. The blush I'm gonna use today is from Milani, and this is the Cheek Kiss You're a Peach cream blush. And literally all I'm gonna do is take 2 fingers and I'm going to just kind of pat it on the back of my hand first because I don't want too much. Now that I kind of like dabbed a lot of it off, I'm gonna take a little bit, and now I'm gonna go right on my cheek. And I'm gonna go really like as high as I can, and I'm just gonna like blend that in. And now with like, I don't have much left on my fingers, but I'll kind of take whatever is on the face and I'll try to pat it more towards the center. So you kind of have that gradient. And I'll just take a little more and I'll put some right on my nose. I'll even put some on my eyes. Like, this is a blush and a highlighter in one, essentially. Milani Bakes blushes. This shade is in Sunrise Serenita. Wow. You kind of just pat. Go back in with our spray. So let's finish the eyes and brows. Let's go in and draw our brows real quick. And I'm probably just gonna like fast forward through this part because it's not that exciting. I'm just gonna go in with the Essence Clear Lash and Brow Gel. You can skip this part if you're not good, or like if you don't care for it, like just skip it. I like it. So I'm gonna just quickly do my liner. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I just want to go over my birthmarks really quickly. So this is the eyeliner pen from Essence and it's in brown. And I'm just going to dot my marks. This is L'Oreal Color Riche in Glossy Fawn. This is the beautiful, very neutral nude. And just for a little more definition, I'm going to go in with NYX lip liner in brown. And I love a gloss on top. And that's it. I'm so thankful if you made it this far. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see next. And please subscribe and like if you want to follow along my journey with me. Thanks for watching.